Updated October 17, 2018, 21 hours 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Dylan Shiel has secured his move to Essendon and Dayne Beams will return to Collingwood, but there was no such luck for Tim Kelly as the AFL trade deadline passed with a flurry of late activity. Key points: Dylan Shiel, Dayne Beams get late moves to Essendon, Collingwood respectively, but Tim Kelly is not allowed to leave for West Coast as Geelong stands firm. Jess Hogan, Lachie Neale, Chad Wingard and Rory Lobb also switched clubs on a day that saw almost every major player get the move they wanted. It was left to the very last few minutes for some of the biggest deals to be struck. Shiel secured his trade from GWS to Essendon, with the Giants receiving pick 9 and a future first-round pick in exchange for the player and a future second-round pick. Minutes later, Beams was on his way back to Collingwood, with the Lions eventually agreeing a deal that saw them receive pick 18, 56 and next year's first-round pick in exchange for the former Pie, pick 41 and 44, but of the three big late deals being watched, the hard luck story was Kelly, who failed in his attempt to move back home to WA to join the West Coast Eagles as Geelong stood firm and ruled the Premier's offer, reportedly picks 20, 22 and next year's second-rounder, insufficient. The late activity came after an equally frantic afternoon, which saw Melbourne key forward Jesse Hogan, reigning Fremantle best and fairest Lachie Neale, GWS ruckman Rory Lobb and Port Adelaide star Chad Wingard all find new AFL homes. Fremantle traded Neale and draft pick number 30 to Brisbane in exchange for picks number 6, 19 and 55. The Dockers then on-traded some of their freshly acquired selections to recruit Hogan and Lobb, while the Demons traded pick number 6 to Gold Coast in exchange for Stephen May and Kade Kolajashnaj. The four trades were all rubber-stamped in a hectic burst of action on Wednesday afternoon, long before the 8:30 p.m. AEDT deadline. Wingard's move to Hawthorn was the first domino to fall on the final day of trade period. The Hawks traded young defender Ryan Burton, picks number 15 and 35 plus a future fourth-round selection to acquire Wingard and the Powers' future third-round selection. Chad is an impressive young man and an accomplished player, Hawks football manager Graham Wright said. To be a dual All-Australian as a 25-year-old is testament to the quality footballer he is. Wingard was drafted by the Power in 2011 with the 6th pick, and went on to play 147 games for the South Australians, kicking 232 goals and winning the club's best and fairest in 2013. The two-time All-Australian was left heartbroken and in no man's land, according to former teammate Jared Palek, and detailed his love of Port in an Instagram post. "My family have been through a lot over the last month and I appreciate all the support from fans and friends who helped us," he wrote. "Thank you for the memories, Port Adelaide. I leave with the greatest memories and appreciation of everything you've done for me and my family." Burton was holidaying in the United States with teammates when told he was on the trade table. A pick deal between Queensland's clubs, in which the Lions swapped a future first-round pick for the Suns' future second-round and third-round selections plus pick number 19, gave Brisbane all the bargaining chips required to sign Neale. Fremantle offloaded picks number 6 and 23 in exchange for Hogan and pick 65, while they parted with picks 11 and 19 in exchange for Lobb, picks 14, 43 and 47. The Power continue to be among the most active players in trade period, having secured Brisbane utility Sam Mays and pick number 5 in the morning before later offloading Jack Hoche to Gold Coast. AAP, ABC Topics, Sport, Australian Football League, Australia, Melbourne 3000, Homebush 2140, Hawthorn 3122, Port Adelaide 5015, Fremantle 6160. First posted October 17, 2018, 16 hours, 31 minutes and 37 seconds.